Hello everybody, it's been a while since I have done a video for you guys. So I was sitting back home, today's Memorial Day, I have the day off, and I'm thinking I want to do a video and I want to kind of update people, and there you go, the word update. I wanted to do a little bit of progress and kind of update you guys on some of last year's animals that I either imported or hatched here. So I want to start off with this little Pitaias carnatus that I got out of Malaysia. It's been a little bit over a year now. It was just a very small hatchling when it first arrived. It is actually on my Facebook page in my hand, and it's obviously way bigger now. Doing really, really well. And it's got that nice light color that is sort of indicative of Malaysia's locality, Pitaias. So we're doing really good with this one. I think it's a female. I haven't sexed it yet. It kind of looks girl to me in the back here. But anyway, doing really nice. And update number one, I want to show you guys a couple more things. Alright, and this is one of 4 of last year's Spilotes. They're growing quite large and looking very, very nice. I have 2.2, they're from last year, and they're getting up there in size. I just keep feeding them twice a week, small meals, frequent small meals, and they're doing really, really good. And I'm looking forward to that when the day comes that they're big enough to breed. So there are 4 of these animals. I figure I'd just show you one, but they're all the same size. Doing really well. And one of the more interesting grow out Biak green tree pythons. This was a red baby that had some really big dorsal diamond spots on it, and it's getting up there in size. And it's faded out really nice. There's a little tiny bit of green, but for the most part it's retaining a really nice color at the moment. So we are going to be at the San Diego Reptile Super Show. Got a bunch of random stuff. Going to be having a very nice display. We'll have some green tree pythons, and just wanted to show some of the grow outs, some of the ones that have been here for a little while. But we're real excited about that show. I recently took a shipment from Indonesia, have a little bit of stuff stashed away. I have some other animals that I obtained prior to that, and I have one more shipment coming before the show. So I really don't know 100% exactly what's going to be there, but I'm thinking white-lip pythons, just looking around the room here, Candoya, and just some random stuff. There might be some animals that have hatched in my incubator by then that may be ready to go. So it should be a really fun show. It's been quite a while, since January actually, since we did a show. So we're looking forward to seeing everybody and bringing it. So hopefully you have some nice surprises, and we're looking forward to it. So in our previous videos, you guys saw the Pitaias carnatus eggs. I wanted to kind of blow you guys away with one of my really big males. This is one of the ones that has not been here very long, but he's starting to become really chill with gentle handling, and he is getting big. Not only is it a very long animal, but he has put on a lot of size. Very, very big and bulky. So it's gonna be fun. I hope those eggs, when they hatch, it's just gonna be really fun to see some little youngsters. He's still a little bit nervous when out, but just like some of the more in-depth videos that I've done, they're very smart animals, and it just seems like they tend to learn that, they tend to learn kind of like what you're all about as a keeper, as long as you show them that it's not going to be a full-on wrangling picture session. And so he's been really, yeah, and there's the huff and puff. But Really cool snake. I'm digging these guys. Hopefully I can bring those babies to the hobby. Oh yes, I know. It's rough. Big colubrid, very big colubrid, you guys. Fun, fun stuff. Is he going inside? So I'm hoping to have some southern white-lipped pythons, some black D'Alberts at the San Diego show. This is one here, baby. This one's sold, but just wanted to show you guys it because it's cute and very pretty. I have a waiting list already started. It's somewhat significant, and waiting list, let's talk about that for a moment. You know, I have a lot of people that put their names on waiting lists. I'm really cool, I'm easygoing. I don't ask for any money, no deposits or anything like that. And then when it comes time and I start contacting people that are on my waiting list for, you know, many different types of animals, many different species, I either get no response whatsoever, get the cold shoulders, so to speak, or I get told that, sorry, I've already just purchased some other random animal and I don't have any money. So that's all fine and good. I expect that. That seems to be the norm in the reptile business, but I keep those lists and I remember you guys. So if you are one of those people that have done that, you'll still get a response from me, but you know, I may not be as patient next time. So that's just the way it is. I have plenty of really good, solid customers out there. So it's easy for me just to move on down the list onto those guys. So everything sells, I don't get stuck with anything, so I'm not really worried about it. But if that's the way that, you know, if you are one of the ones that conduct yourselves in that manner, then, you know, I prefer that you don't waste my time, because time is money, it's very valuable, I don't have a lot of it. And I'm real cool about it. I'm very patient, and you know, I'm not money driven, and but it is a business, and I take you guys at your word. And when I come, you know, when it comes time to contact you and offer you the animal that you've been waiting for, you know, I've honored my word by putting you on a waiting list, and then the whole thing kind of falls apart. So anyway, it is what it is. It seems like it's somewhat normal. It might be normal to most of you guys, or many of you guys, but it still baffles me. So we'll still go through it. I'll still, you know, put myself through it, get a headache behind some of it. But anyway, I just wanted to mention that. It's kind of a weird thing to do to somebody, but anyway, it is what it is. Okay, another thing that I wanted to talk about, price lists. I get asked all the time for price lists. I stopped doing price lists quite some time ago. You know, obviously I have competitors in this industry, and I experienced a couple really weird things that kind of tweaked me a little bit. One of my main competitors in another state, at one point I had a list out that circulated, and the lists go far and wide, of course. They don't go only to the recipient that you mean it to go to, because people share it and spread it around and whatever else. This guy got word that I was getting some dwarf reticulated pythons at the time. It was some time ago, obviously, because at that time we were able to import reticulated pythons. So I had those locality animals on my price list. All of a sudden, this guy's weekly email price list comes out. He's got it all on his list as well for, oh boy, it was about maybe 25% of my price, or maybe 30%. If I had those animals on my price list for like 300 bucks, I think he had them on his list for something like $95 or something like that. He didn't have the animals. All he was trying to do is just kind of, you know, ruin my business, and had all those customers in limbo waiting to purchase from him because his animals were so cheap. He never got the animals. I did receive the animals, but of course it took me some time to sell because he wanted to play games. So that was the first thing that happened to me when I was doing my price list. I had another customer of mine, I sent him a price list, and he decided to change the prices on my list, send it to his friend in Bali, and I don't know if he was trying to price shop or get other people, other suppliers to drive their prices down. Well, my price list eventually made it back to my supplier. It's not a big deal. I prefer that he doesn't know exactly how much I'm charging for my animals, and he didn't care, but he sent it to me, and it was pretty easy to figure out, who sent it and how it got there. And it's stupid. It's just dumb. So anyway, it might be frustrating to a lot of you people, but I don't do price lists anymore. If you're interested in something, hit me up for that specific thing. Or if you have a general interest, I can always, put down a few species in an email or a private message, but that's the main reason that I don't do price lists. I'm also not looking for to add many more customers to my customer base. I don't do this in a huge volume, and I have a lot of really good customers, and I'll take new customers as long as they're serious, but I just don't need to post ads most of the time. I don't need to constantly advertise and post because I just don't have that many animals to sell, so there really is no need for me to do it. I sell most of my stuff by private message and in emails. If you're interested in stuff, just contact me. I take a lot of pride in not having to post ads. It just I don't know, after those couple of negative experiences with the price list thing, it kind of drove me to conduct my business a little bit differently. And now I don't know why, but I take such satisfaction in the fact that I sell all my animals and nobody sees it or has any idea what I'm doing, if I'm still alive, if I'm dead, if I'm still doing it. People just have no idea, and I love it. So I'm on the down low big time. But I'm still out there and I'm doing my thing. So if you're interested in stock, send me a message, and I reply to everybody. You guys know that. So just hit me up, and I'll be more than happy to sell stuff to you, and we just go about it that way. But I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. Another thing is I have sold off a lot of projects over the last couple of years. I'm selling off a couple more projects this year. The breeding season is sort of running to the end here, and so now I'm starting to sell breeder animals. Most of them have actually already sold this year. I have a couple more, nothing significant. I'm not out just yet. I still am planning on doing this for another one for sure, maybe 2 more breeding seasons. So I'm still in it. I'm still here. I'm still doing my thing, but I'm slowly downsizing. But it just seems like as much as I downsize, I still have a lot of animals. I'm still busting my ass every week feeding and cleaning and everything else. So I don't know when I'm actually gonna feel the significant impact of downsizing and selling a lot of stuff out. I'm kind of feeling it now, but I still have a very significant collection over here, and I'm still doing my thing. So anyway, I'm still in it until 2019. All my plans are in place. If you are unfamiliar with what those plans are, go back, watch a couple of my videos, you'll figure it out exactly what I have going on. So anyway, those are about the only things. This is almost kind of like a State of the Union address, I guess, in a way. A little bit late. We're already almost into June, but that's kind of what's going on with me. Everything's going great. I have lots of eggs in my incubator, some very exciting things. Again, if you're not familiar with that, I don't want to repeat myself over and over. Go back, watch the videos. I've been documenting most of it, and it seems like 2017 is going to be a pretty darn good year, I hope. Another month or two, and I'll definitely let you guys know if it was flop or something really good happened. So that's about it, you guys. I just wanted to do a quick video, give you guys some updates, and hopefully some really cool stuff's going to happen here real soon, and I will be able to come at you with some very significant videos. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. There's a lot of exciting stuff on the horizon for us, especially when I retire. We are going to be vlogging our life, basically. I can't wait to do it. Where I work right now, you guys don't want to see that. Maybe some of you do, but I'm not even allowed to bring cell phones into the areas that I work, so it would be absolutely impossible. The couple of hours that I have every day in between work and going to bed for the next day of work, it's pretty insignificant, at least I think it is, so I'm not even going to bother trying. But we have a bunch of more vacations coming up, some real serious adventures I'm looking forward to, and then when I retire, our life is going to be an adventure, and we are going to document all of it. It's going to be so much fun. So subscribe, get yourself locked in there. Social media, I've already reached my maximum amount of friends on Facebook. Obviously, YouTube doesn't have a limit. I've got plenty of more room to add a lot more subscribers. So if you like what you see, subscribe, comment. I reply to all the comments. I love interacting with all you guys. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again very soon. And coming at you in July, San Diego Reptile Super Show. If you guys are local and you can make it, come down and check it out. We'll have a nice table for you guys. All right, take care. See you later.